more will be into retirement, all because we've been enabling her for too long. So we grapple with the question of what help really means. Sometimes it puts a strain on our family. We all go through times of having hope and believing it's got to work this time. The alternative is, I guess, to allow her to work it out on her own and to fall and get back up or not. Let her be in charge of her own destiny. But we don't trust her. And like any addict, she can't be trusted. She's not the innocent, beautiful child she once was. She will lie and manipulate and avoid until she really deals with her demons and her illness. She will never get better. And we can't do it for her. She's got to do this for herself. We've enabled her to the doors of death too many times. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
People keep asking me, do the pieces fit together? If so, how do they fit? Should the pieces fit together? They don't appear to. They appear fragmented, disjointed. Moving clips here, photographs there, monologues, dialogue, more monologues. God, how many monologues did one play have? This was supposed to be monologue-based, and then I changed it. Shit. How many conversations have I had? What form do you want to use to tell this story? Maybe you should read up on documentary drama. What's the overall goal for this project? So many conversations and so many questions. Fast forward to when I got my first answer, when I went to Washington, D.C. at the ACLU conference, and I discovered that I wanted to inspire conversation and then action. And it's amazing how many other answers came once that first one came. Because too many people are suffering. Because we need to educate one another. Stop hiding, start listening, keep asking questions, stop being afraid. We need to start talking. We need to start moving.
My eating disorder affects me. It's mine. I own it. No one will ever understand how safe it makes me feel. It's mine and mine alone. It hurts me and no one else. I have been actively sick with this damn thing I call Ed for the past 6 years. In and out of hospitals, trips to the emergency room for IV fluids, all in an effort to stay alive when Ed just wanted me dead. Then I met Maya. Maya was also plagued by Ed. She was like the sister I never had. We spent all of our time together when one of us wasn't in one of our numerous appointments, all in an effort to stay healthy, whatever the hell that means. My Ed started taking up more of my mind, and my only saving grace was my friendship with Maya. I had to save her. No one should ever understand that degree of pain. It's my pain, and mine alone. It hurts me, and no one else. Maya's pain began to increase, and there was nothing I could do about it. I helped her make the decision to go away and get better. I damn well know that you don't just go away and get help and come back cured. But I believed her when she came back after 2 months talking about how happy she was. She was a little too happy. I got a phone call one night when I was in a group dealing with my pain. Mine alone, right? Maya had fallen down the stairs while drunk. She'd started drinking to dull pain that had been exposed during her hospitalization but not adequately dealt with. I should have known what was going on. I then realized that as long as I'm alive, my Ed will never leave me. It's mine and mine alone. It hurts me and so I thought.
So I've always dressed strangely. For a long time, I didn't really think about it. I just wore the hand-me-downs I got from the thrift shop because I thought it was cool. Pretty early on, my classmates started calling me a tomboy, which I thought was kind of annoying, but I didn't really think about. By the time I was 13, I had almost no breast development, and I hadn't gotten my period yet. My mom took me to a hormone doctor who said I was slightly underweight and gave her some recommendations about what I should eat. My mom, I think, kind of lost it a little. Something about the whole thing scared her so bad that she sort of stopped seeing me. I felt like a project. She made me eat much, much more than I thought I could, so that I was never hungry and I always felt sick. This was supplemented with these disgusting concocted shakes every night. She also watched me weigh myself every day. That summer, I went away to camp, and when I got back, I refused to get on the scale. I haven't weighed myself since. I think that my mom probably has a different idea of what happened. She and I could never really talk about it. One day, I noticed her staring at my breasts, or I guess what she wished were breasts. It felt like a failure. I could see her comparing them to her own, her mother's, her friends. My mom and I had always been really open with each other, but without saying a word, I felt like I had completely let her down. That's when I started wearing baggier shirts, and then button-up shirts that hid my chest better. It got to the point where I would be in a conversation with someone, and I would see her staring at me, and I would say, "Mom, stop it." She would look up at me and say, "What?"
Savannah, third protein shake.
Shaking my thighs when I walk.
I just 6 carrots and celery stalks.
Oh, I'm such a loser. My belly is full. Or just loaded with water. I haven't eaten all day.
The longer I wait, the less I'll have to eat.
Is she eating peanut butter?
I bet you'll throw up after.
Or else she'd be
I
fat.
can't believe she'd let someone see her eat that.
I'd rather die than eat chocolate, literally.
Wanna test me? I can eat M&Ms in heaven.
They're all be perfect. There, it won't matter.
Calories don't matter when they don't add up to anything.
God, I hope I don't see anybody I know tonight. I don't know if anyone sees me.
My face turns red when they look at me, then they laugh at how fat and ugly I am.
Then they laugh more when I blush and they ask me why I'm so red and my face lights on fire.
I feel so
I
stupid.
have no ass in these
You'd be
pants.
disappointed.
Why would he want me? I couldn't let him touch me.
I need a nose job. I hate my profile.
I stand examining myself from every angle until I can't leave the house because it looks so bad.
Doesn't everyone do this?
Just unmovable school. I'm so tired.
So I eat a piece of raw cauliflower before I go to the gym.
An hour and 15 minutes on the treadmill, and then I'll eat a salad when I get home.
I'm gonna work out with a trainer and get a Victoria's Secret body.
But I'm not gonna do weights or my legs will be too big.
But I want an ass.
I'll burn off all my jiggle on the treadmill. The shorts that I ordered from the Victoria's Secret catalog are extra small and they're falling off me.
They must run big.
I told the trainer I cannot physically make myself eat any more food, especially nothing with an ounce of fat in it.
I think this is why I don't have a butt.
I recently said it's a problem.
And she laughed it off.
I cried out for help, but no one heard me.
I cried out for help and no one heard me.
I cried out for help and no one heard me.
I cried out for help, but no one heard me.
Dad caught me where the big mirrors are measuring my waist.
How embarrassing.
Dad knows something's up. He doesn't understand.
I already had the scale. Still, I have to be more discreet.
Years gone, wasted.
I come across anorexic pictures of me.
My heart starts racing.
My bones and ribs protruding.
So disgusting, so scary.
I cried.
My therapist and nutritionist see the pictures and cry.
Why weren't you hospitalized, they asked. I was so sick.
I wish I had that kind of control again.
How did I let myself get so fat again?
I'd rather be too skinny than too fat. At least I'd have some.
And people wouldn't look at me like I was a fat slob, out of control.
I was never the prettiest.
Or the smartest.
I wasn't the most athletic.
But I was the skinniest.
You're not sick. You're okay, my patients would ask.
The questions made me uncomfortable.
But I would walk away and I was still skinny.
I liked it if nobody else did. It was mine.
Your looks don't equate to your identity, I genuinely tell others.
But somehow that does not translate to me.
I fairly recently thought I would be healthy and devoid of my obsession sometime in the near future, maybe even the present.
I thought I was on my way.
I even told my also struggling but much skinnier friend that we can and will love ourselves and stop obsessing over our looks.
So I was secretly wishing that I was skinny like her again.
That it was possible.
How could she feel the way I do? She's so beautiful.
But I think she may have been right.
We will continue to merely survive and exist while longing for